Hey guys, Common Folk Games here. As requested, Suship deck profile and small combo tutorial. I haven't used this officially in any tournament yet. I've mostly just done side events, played with friends and stuff like that. This is not what I would consider a meta deck by any means. Can it handle meta? Yes. Provided the opponent doesn't build like a giant board of negates. It's really a for fun deck. I love playing it. It's an OTK deck, so if you don't like OTK decks, this is not your deck. Generally, if your opponent makes you go first, then you just kind of try to build a board, or you sit on Baguska Pass. This is a rank 4 spam. Every era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Has had one after XYZs came out. But this is my take on it. I really enjoy playing it. For this starting lineup of Suships, you'll notice with most Suship deck profiles, everybody will run 3 ofs on everything. I honestly believe that's the only way you can play this. The staple card, though, is Shari. 3 of the Shari red. It's treated as Shari. You want it 6 of these, so that's what you do. Akura. It's great for checking your top 3, special summoning, or adding it. It also allows you to OTK pretty easily. Shirao helps you add the field spell using the XYZ monster. It also allows you to stack your deck from the graveyard. Uni, really good card. Makes your large XYZ and allows you to search for a Shari. Some cards that I put in. I like Summoner Monk in this deck. You have plenty of spells in this deck to discard, and the Dark attribute comes in play momentarily. I'll explain that. Kage Tokage, like I said, it's a rank 4. He's really good. He's also really good to interrupt. So you normal summon, say, your Summoner Monk, and it activates to change the defense, chain Kage Tokage, and then you summon that, so they can't do too much there. Perform Age Hat Tricker. Like I said, it's a rank 4 spam. Evil Storm Mandragora. I know we're bringing some classics back. Like I said, rank 4 spam. Yellow Bellied Ani. You can run another Mandragora if you want. There's other cards you can run too. I just run it because it's dark and it's easy summon for level 4. That's it for monsters. Pretty simple lineup. If it's not a Suship card, it's an extender to get you to whatever you need Suship wise. For the spells, I run 3 of the field spell. It's pretty self-explanatory. 3 unexpected die. You want to see Shari as often as possible, and this is a guaranteed way to see it. Painful decision. I'll explain why this card is so huge and so important momentarily. 1 called by because Ash is a problem. Harpy's Feather Duster. This is an OTK deck, and back rows generally stall you. Double or nothing for the OTK, and like I said earlier, dark monsters are important, and this is a free dark level 4. The extra deck, you run, at least I do, 2 Akuras, 1 Shirao, 2 Unis. Very important card, not a lot of people play it. Vapartu. It just requires 2 level 4s, and when it's summoned, you can detach a material and add a level 4 or higher normal monster, so you add Shari. Utopic Future and Draco Future package. Raider's Knight and Arc Rebellion is the reason why you run the darks, all the level 4 darks. Utopia Double and Utopia, obviously. Like I was saying earlier, Baguska Pass is really your defensive route. My Baguskas currently, I have 2 Baguskas in their different decks right now. I have a Lightning in here right now, and Gaga Magician, the XYZ, is what this is, but it's in my Raid Raptor deck. You can use Gaga Magician, the XYZ, to special summon back one of your Suships, and then you can go into Utopic F0, and Gaga Magician has a ability that nobody knows about, that if you remove materials, you can make that monster 4,000. Really clutch sometimes when you really need a big beat stick that you can't take damage, and you obviously can do damage. Dugares, I've used it for the draws, but most of the time I'm using it for the battle. You double the attack of one of your monsters, and you swing and swing and swing. So, what I was explaining earlier, painful decision. Why is this card so important? Send a level 4 or lower normal monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, add a monster with the same name from your deck to your hand. If I send Shari, which is important, to the graveyard, I can add Shari Red from my deck to my hand. This becomes Shari regardless of where it is other than banished, so hand, deck, graveyard, or on field. So if I send the Shari, I could add Shari Red off of Painful Decision. That is one of the most important plays to know about this. We can do a combo tutorial. We'll do some test hands, see what happens. Like I said, it's a XYZ spam, rank 4, OTK. The Ikura allows you to, the Suship Ikura XYZ monster allows you to attack twice. It allows you to pop cards whenever you do damage. The XYZ Uni will allow you to attack directly, and it allows an on-field negate for the amount of XYZ Suships you have on the field. And the Shirao allows you to add the field spell, and it boosts the attack of all your monsters. So this deck, predominantly, you want to go second, just because you want the extra card. So we're going to pretend we're going second. This isn't the greatest hand in the world. By no means is it a dead hand. What I would probably end up doing is see if you can bait anything out. The best thing to do is bait cards out, just because you don't want to have to deal with it. Most of the time your opponent's going to have 2 monsters, so you're going to Mandragora, then you're going to go Hat Tricker. For this, we're going to go Vapartu. Vapartu, you're going to remove, and you're going to add Shari. Now mind you, you haven't normal summoned. Both of those were specials. That's very important in this situation. You can normal summon the Shari. Because you control one, you can special summon the Shirao. Shirao is going to be able to special summon the Ikura and then stack your deck. We're going to stack it with red. And then you're going to do Ikura to mill. Obviously, you're going to reveal the Shari, and the deck's going to get shuffled. You're going to overlay the Shirao and the Shari for the Shirao XYZ. That's going to add you the field spell, and then it's going to allow you to draw a card. Always go for the field spell first, because you don't want to draw the field spell and then add the field spell. That is a beautiful draw. You are going to reveal the Uni and the Ikura. Uni's going to special summon itself. Honestly, if you want, you can do it this way. It's probably better. Is reveal the Uni, reveal the Shari. You are not required to special summon a Shari if it's revealed. If you reveal anything other than a Shari, then you have to do stuff like shuffle it back in. But because we have the Shari, we're just going to reveal it to special summon itself. We're going to use the Uni to target probably itself, turn it to a level 4, and then you're going to add Shari from deck to hand. Just because we're here already, we might as well go field spell. We will overlay these two into the Ikura. You don't get the draw because you used an Uni and an Ikura, but it can attack twice. Shirao right now says that none of my XYZs that are Gunkans can be destroyed by opponent's card effects, and all of my XYZs that are obviously Suships gain attack equal to their defense. So this is at 22 or 2450, and this one's at 25. Sorry, I'll try to center it up a little bit so you can see everything a little bit better. You're going to reveal the Shari and the Shari Red and the Shari. This is going to special summon itself and special summon an Uni from deck. And that will allow you to go into Uni Dreadnought. You're gonna draw a card. If you want, you can stack one. Really, there isn't too much point. It doesn't really matter what you draw here. You have a Shari, an Akura, and a Summer Monk. So whatever you draw is gonna be just fine, honestly. That's actually not a bad draw. I got the Ani. So currently, you have Battle Protection Negate, you have double attacking monster at 25. It can pop a card by doing damage. Uni can attack directly. So you're gonna go to battle phase. If you're really concerned about something, you can overlay the Shirao and the Vapartu into F0. And you can steal a monster, or you can go into Draco Future for the monster negate. But I would probably just go battle phase. Uni attack directly, doing 34 Akura effect, pop whatever they have on the field, assuming they have something that you are struggling with. Mind you, you have a triple negate. You can negate 3 cards on the field, and it's permanent, regardless if this card is on the field or not. Whatever you target on your main phase or on their battle phase is permanent. Then Akura can attack directly. That's 5,000 by itself. That's 2450. So 5,000 and 2450 is 7450, and then that's 9,000 for game, assuming they only have one monster. And you popped it with the Uni. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the basics. We'll do one more, see where we end up. Shuffle it up. Yeah, if you guys have any decks that you're interested in, or have any ideas for decks, or something you want me to take a look into, like I said, this whole YouTube channel is built for people like me who don't have a lot of time to put into Yu-Gi-Oh! And we don't want to spend the money on a constant revolving door that is the meta, and the meta being always so expensive. We'll do 5 cards this time. That's a pretty good hand. We're gonna go Unexpected Die, Shari. We'll go Painful Decision. We'll add Shari Red. We'll send Shari. We're gonna reveal the Uni and reveal the Shari to special summon the Uni, keeping the red in hand. Uni will target the Shari and bump it up to level 5. We're gonna add Suship, overlay into Uni. Let's get a good shuffle before we draw. Double or nothing. That kind of takes out the Utopia package, but it doesn't affect me too much. We're going to do Shari, revealing Shari, special summon red. Since I already have the Akura in hand, we're actually going to go with the, or sorry, I already have the Shirao in hand, so we're going to special summon the Akura. We'll go into Akura. Akura is going to draw us a card. Make sure we shuffle up. Kagito Kage. That's a great, great top deck. Okay, because we have an XYZ monster that has a Shari on it, specifically the Uni, we can special summon the Shirao. We can use the Shirao to special summon Shari. And if we want, we can stack a Shari, so we probably will. Stack that Shari on top. And then we will overlay into Shirao. Shirao's going to activate, adding us the field spell, and then shuffle and draw. Okay, so I started with 5 cards. Even though this is a go second deck, I started with 5 cards. I have all 3 Gunkan Suships on the field. I have the field spell, which obviously I'm going to activate. So I have Battle Protection, Boosted Attacks, can pop, 3 negates, haven't normal summoned. Normal summon Summoner Monk, activate to chain of defense, chaining Kagito Kage. We can use Summoner Monk if you want. It doesn't really matter too much at this point in the grand scheme of things. You can hold those. If I'm going first, I would probably hold on to the Summoner Monk, or I would either use the Summoner Monk to go into something similar to like a Baguska to sit on, or I would go into, I don't know, Dugares to draw 2, or maybe I would go into like a Magic Key to add the other Shari that I need, and then I would take the Akura and then the Vapart 2 to make the F-Zero package. That's probably the smartest thing to do, is go into the F-Zero package. So you go like this, Vapart 2, Vapart 2 remove, add Shari, those 2, onto F-Zero, and go into Draco Future. Okay, so the end result. Oh, I had to. Okay. End result. I have card effect card effect destruction protection for both of these two. He cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects anyways. Both of these monsters have their attacks boosted by their defenses, so 24, 50, and 34. If either of them are destroyed, the opponent pays life points. They don't take effect damage. They pay life points. And then if I have a Shari in hand, I can special summon an XYZ from my extra deck using the Shari from hand instantly. I can negate 2 cards, either spells, traps, or monsters during their battle phase, and that's permanent. And that's on-field cards. I have to target them. And then this is a monster negate and a steal if it's on-field. It negates from hand, and obviously negates graveyard, banish, whatever. And it can steal it if it's on-field. But that is... And I still have these 3 cards in hand. Next card I would draw would be Unexpected Die. Not the greatest, but it'd probably work out in the end. Anyways, that is my Suship lineup. If you have any ideas or questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, I would recommend this deck for fun. I love this deck. It's super budget. Honestly, the most expensive cards are the extra deck cards, and that's if you want to get really pricey. You can get like the Utopic package or whatever. But honestly, most of these cards have been reprinted so many times that they're cheap. Otherwise, good luck at your locals. Wish you guys luck.